Well, Boris Johnson's government in disarray after a wave of resignations. And, two men who I think very much have their fingers on the pulse of Brexiteer sentiment, Lord Frost and Nigel Farage, both now calling for Boris Johnson to go. And before I get into what they have said, it just seems to me that in so many ways you've had a government with Boris Johnson of perhaps good intentions, but poor delivery. I mean, why is there still a ban on new grammar schools? Why has the BBC licence fee, the most unpopular tax in the country, not been scrapped? Why wasn't Article 16 triggered months and months and months ago? Why are we still in the ECHR? Why has net migration not been reduced down to the tens of thousands? Let me know in the comments below if you would support those measures. It just seems to me with a big Conservative majority, more policy-wise, much more could have been achieved. And so you find a situation now where Nigel Farage, first of all, giving Boris Johnson his due, after inheriting the mess that Theresa May's administration left behind, getting us out of the European Union and winning that big majority. But Nigel Farage now describing, replacing Boris Johnson as a wonderful opportunity for the Conservative Party, saying if there was a leadership election to be held this summer, candidates who believe in business and who understand economics could promise not to increase corporation tax by 30% in a few months' time. They could state their intent for the UK to be self-sufficient in energy. They could pledge to sort out the Channel crisis, to take Britain out of the European Court of Human Rights, and to tackle the cancer of wokeism. You've got a similar sentiment from Lord Frost, who also now thinks it's time for Boris to go, saying the government has drifted far too much to the left on economic matters, saying he honestly can't see what the PM's economic philosophy is beyond the content-free concept of levelling up, and accordingly says he no longer believes we will ever see a consistent drive towards a low taxation, low spending, attractiveness to investment and deregulation on the scale needed. So interesting to see there, both Nigel Farage and Lord Frost laying out what they think now needs to happen, which is a clean break and a Conservative Party to rediscover its purpose. As I said, Boris Johnson has had this big pro-Brexit majority, and it just seems a shame to me that when you look at the ECHR, when you look at net migration still running in the hundreds of thousands, when you look at the ban still there on new grammar schools, the Tories hadn't done more on those issues. And I'm sure if they had done, they would have your support. Let me know in the comments below if that's right or not, and what you make of what Nigel and Lord Frost had to say there. And of course, as ever, guys, cheers for watching.